Are you ready for a snack break? Afternoon Snack is the cure-all to your dreaded afternoon slump. Join me, LK, an avid snacker and armchair history and culture buff, uniquely qualified to provide you with that brief distraction you didn't know you needed. Honestly, is snacking even good for you anymore? I'm not sure, but you're not in the market for more than a little treat anyway. Boss just slacked you 8 times? No worries. This will only take a few. So stop slacking and let's get snacking. What's up, snackers? It's me, LK. Welcome to another episode of Afternoon Snack, and this one's a bonus because it is Brand Watch Wednesday. And today we're going to be talking about the one and only Pamela Anderson. If you've been paying any attention to pop culture lately, then you know there's a major Pamaissance going on. And this is why I've chosen to feature her for this episode of Brand Watch Wednesday. The personal brand is on fire. From her raw and revealing memoir to her makeup-free Paris Fashion Week appearance, Pamela has certainly come a very long way in reclaiming her narrative this year. So hey, let's grab a little bit of a snack and dive in, because I want to talk really about how this has been the year of Pamela. This has been the year of Pamela that's really cultivating into this Pamaissance, because, she kicked off the year strong by releasing her memoir, Love Pamela, along with an intimate Netflix documentary that went hand in hand with it. And so both of these products kind of offered an unfiltered look in her life, from this small town upbringing to her basically meteoric rise to fame in Hollywood. And she got really candid in both of these pieces about the ups and downs of fame, all of the details about her, dysfunctional relationships, and frankly, the bad press she's gotten over the years. And this really marked a new era of openness and honesty from someone who had long been tabloid fodder, but she's really willing to push the limits of what it means to be authentic in the limelight. And after this, social media was flooded with influencers entering their Pamela era, as fully encapsulated in this documentary where she's semi-retired, living in nature, on her own farm. Everyone I think is probably aware she's been a PETA advocate for many years, tending her own animals and shunning all the trappings of her former life, right? So we've got this going on. And then comes her mega viral, to say the least, makeup-free moment at Paris Fashion Week just a couple of weeks ago. And at 56 years old, Pamela, is showing up on the red carpet at Paris Fashion Week with not a stitch of makeup on her face. She looked totally fresh-faced and charming. And the photos totally made the headlines. It was something that Jamie Lee Curtis kind of got people to rally around when she posted, the feedback that she felt like Pamela had done this act of courage by ditching the glam among all the pressures of Fashion Week. And Pamela did seem to be making a statement. This is me, uncompressed, unfiltered, unadulterated. And I think, for so many years, Pamela's image was distorted by the media and public perception. She really became a product, not a person, in so many ways. But now she's reclaiming her narrative. She's rewriting her story on her own terms, which I think is super brave. And she's refusing to conform to the expectations of how a woman her age should look, which I think is also extremely brave. And in that way, she's kind of defining beauty and grace by her own standards and giving all of us permission to do it that way too. And I think, the thing that's really blown me away about this is how much social media is paying attention. So from sporting these long, loose white tunics and unstyled hair and kind of going barefoot as a regular practice, all generations our social media are piling onto this Pamaissance. And ultimately, I think the Pamaissance signifies something positive. It signals women coming into their power, owning their own aesthetic, their image, and Pamela showing that confidence and self-acceptance, is going to get better with age, is inspiring to all of us who are oppressed by that anti-aging, ageist narrative in the media. So I think the lesson overall for us branding people with Pamela is that authentic still sells better than anything else. Pam is getting super real with us, and that may be one reason why her book is a multiple times over bestseller. Okay, brand watchers, that's it for the old LK here. If you liked what you heard, drop me a note. The snack series of products is in beta, and your feedback matters. Bye.